Exclusive.
Folks, this is Lavelle Jordan. Jordan was arrested for shooting 3 police officers at a Chicago police station after being arrested and taken into custody. Jordan was arrested in connection with a carjacking in downtown Chicago, and police had driven him to the station on the city's northwest side. Officers thoroughly checked him and patted him down. They found that he was carrying drugs in his pockets, but they did not see that he was carrying a small loaded pistol. Jordan was handcuffed with his hands behind his back and put into the back of a police SUV. Jordan was in the back of the SUV pleading with the officers to put his handcuffs into the front of his body, but the officers refused to do it. But in some cleverly way, Jordan was able to maneuver his arms from the back of his body to the front, put his hands on the small pistol, and remain calm until they arrived at the police station. Chief of Detectives Brian Dennehan said that he believed that the officers searched Jordan extremely well, but somehow they managed to look over the small loaded pistol. Dennehan believes that Jordan concealed the small pistol close to his private areas and was able to retrieve the weapon during the ride to the station. Once they arrived at the station, the officer opened the back door to the SUV, and when he did, Jordan opened fire, striking the officer in the neck. Then he fired another shot and struck the officer in the shoulder, got out of the car, and began a full-on shootout with the Chicago Police Department. Dozens of shots were exchanged between Jordan and 3 police officers outside the police station. One officer was struck in his protective vest and the bullet didn't penetrate. Other officers were shot but didn't suffer life-threatening injuries. But Jordan, on the other hand, he was hit and ended up being paralyzed from his wounds during the shootout. Jordan survived the ordeal, but he was charged with 1 count of attempted murder and 5 counts of aggravated battery to a peace officer. Jordan didn't decide to take the case to trial, so he pleaded guilty and received a sentence of 31 years in prison.
This then led to a shootout between police and Jordan. Dozens of shots were fired.
You okay? I know you're shot. He's down. He's down.